And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boo. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Mike Soroka.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And that one in the air center field. Young settles under it and makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. KETEL Marte up to the plate. Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And that skips into there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. That's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. First
Ball
offering
one,
misses
no
badly for ball 1.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 balls,
That misses
2
the
strikes.
zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's
Full
down and
count.
in. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Call puts it away, and that is that. Bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jacob Young. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Struck him out looking.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. James Wood getting ready to hit.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's C.J. Abrams now. This one lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. Back here in Nationals Park. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. In the air, right field call. Sizing this one up. And there's one down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Soroka, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. One down, base is empty. Outside. Now 1-2.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
No score here in the second. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. And there's 2 away.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times, and the analytics have contributed to that trend. But I think there are some players given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Now one missed. 2 out, space is empty.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
We got a full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gurriel off of first with 2 away. Not close with that one.
Strikes.
Ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him looking. And that is that. So it's and we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And that drops in for a strike. That one lifted to left. Gurriel has it sized up. 1 up, 1 down. Alex Call will hit next. Out to short. Throw to first in time.
Batting 8.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
Dylan Cruz.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. That. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. In there at the knees. Del Castillo matched a homer in his last game. On the corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
DeJong towards the line. And it's out of reach after the slow first step.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
The batter now, Jake McCarthy, and that's in for a strike. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
This one high in the air to left center. Young on the move to the gap. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Paul DeJong. Out front, rip foul. And that is cut on and missed. That is strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. So the Nats lineup turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young. Pitches in there. Strike one. Young hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 up, 2 down. And now here is Ahmed Rosario. Foul ball there. On the ground. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. There's a strike.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base at 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, James Wood. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning.
2 balls. 2
In the
strikes.
dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Rosario over at second. Low at first. 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss. Back in Washington, D.C. as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, KETEL Marte. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Go ahead run on base. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one clips the corner. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
4th inning underway, no score. Way inside.
I got 3 and 2.
On this count, runner Not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Ground ball could be 2. Rosario over to second, relay to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Smith at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Towards first, low. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And he is back here in Nationals Park. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1's the count.
Off the mark there. 1-1.
1-1.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now it's going to be Alex Call. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here's the DH for Washington, Dylan Cruz. First pitch just misses. There goes the runner. That's it for a strike. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
That one missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Soroka back to work. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Diamondbacks, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. With just one hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point.
And that one handled. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He reached on a walk his first time. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but
now a diving stop at third. Throw to first. In time. Got him.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's way high. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Just missed. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
Well, these Nats just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So the lineup flips over. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jacob Young. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. One out, bases empty. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
0-2.
Next offering upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Cut on and lifted in the air. McCarthy on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 6th inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
Number 79, Jackson.
Outside low, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Kyle Finnegan. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Lopez also getting ready. Swings and misses. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Hauls it in for the out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And the first offering is not close. Rutledge, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. And it's fouled off. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Fastball for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And first offering is fouled off.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Nothing doing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Kyle Finnegan. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Kyle Finnegan.
That one ripped but foul. Finnegan, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Fastball is outside. Popped up. Abrams. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Josh Naylor. 0 for 2 in this one. This one in the air. Rosario. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Right through there, got it. And Arizona. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Rodriguez ready to fire now. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Got him. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one's a little bit low. And now it's even 1-1. And he takes a strike. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. Nats go down 1-2-3. Back. In Washington, D.C. We're at the top of the eighth. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Derek Law looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Line, and that's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Slings to second. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Now
well, that started and ended pretty quickly.
Adrian
No messing
Del
around right
Castillo.
there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Wood squeezes it, and that's the third out.
Now pitching for
First
Arizona,
pitch misses.
number 19,
Ball one, no strike.
Ryan Nelson.
And that's whipped for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Substitution being made at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Nasim Nunez. Naylor go to second, not in time. He's there easily. Here's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. And a strike on the outside edge.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
0-2 is the count.
With the go-ahead run standing at second. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. That one the other way, and it's just foul. That was close. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering upstairs.
Whew, I thought he'd bite right there.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And he chases a high fastball there.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back.
Runners on the move. In the dirt. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So coming into the game now on defense, Trey Lipscomb. He's the new third baseman. So they turn to their closer, Derek Law.
This change defensively for the
Lifted in the air down the left
Now
side.
third base.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Trey Lipscomb.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Chafin getting ready to go. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Stays alive. That one's
ball,
upstairs,
2
ball
strikes.
1. Out to center. Young sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's KETEL Marte. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And delivers outside. And it is 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Going, gone. And they jump in front in the 9th. It's 1-0.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Naylor, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1.
And that's
Ball,
off
inside.
the inside edge. And that is ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 outs, runner at first. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a swing and a miss.
Well, on the
0-1
mound,
for
this
count.
is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
And that gets down for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
Nice line drive to the pull side.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. Here's Gurriel. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Gurriel gets a piece. Two outs. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So they get one. But also, here comes the closer here in the ninth, Justin Martinez.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
In there at the knees. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Hard hit left side. Perdomo on to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. He's 2 outs away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Keibert Ruiz. Inside. And it's 1-1. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now. And here is Alex Call. Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.